Let's get straight to it. I'm going to try to make this video as quick as possible because I don't even want to talk about what I just witnessed. Because I need some understanding that how did we let a division rival, the stinking Green Bay Packers, come into Minnesota and beat the brakes off of us 33-10. The offense was terrible. The defense was terrible. We couldn't stop nobody on defense. We only had 3 points going into like the fourth quarter. It was that awful, embarrassing performance by the Vikings. They did not show up whatsoever. By the way, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. And I hope that I hope this new year you have many blessings and keep your head up, keep striving for greatness. You already know the vibes. But let's get back to the video. The Vikings. I witnessed a team that had no heart, a team that had no desire to win. That's what I just witnessed. There's no way you let a division rival come in our house and do that. But let's talk about the game. Kevin O'Connell. I'm going to start with you, brother. Oh, my gosh. Kevin O'Connell. The play calling. Kevin O'Connell. Could it get any worse? And then it just kept getting worse. And then it just got worse. And then more worse. It was that dang on awful throughout the dang on game. Jaren Hall, you benched him. Like, how do you bench him, but you didn't bench Nick Mullens when he had 4 interceptions in the last game he played? How you not bench Joshua Dobbs when he had fumbles and interceptions and all that? But you're going to bench Jaren Hall? He's a rookie. You got to give him a little bit more time to see what he can do. I mean, my goodness. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the press conference when one of the press asked Zimmer, what about, what's the bull's name? What's the quarterback's name? Kellen Mond. By the way, y'all.
Mike Sports Vibes. Thank you for vibing with me.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button. You already know the vibes. Remember when press asked Mike Zimmer, yo, what's up with Kellen Mond? And Mike Zimmer said, I seen him already. I seen him in practice. Is it that type of thing going on right now with Jaren Hall? He just didn't get no type of time to make anything. And the interception wasn't his fault. It was what's the tight end's name, man? He threw it a little bit behind him, but Johnny Munt. I mean, it hit his hands, it bounced off and it went into the air, and it was an interception, man. That wasn't his fault, bro. But it's like, dang, like, you ain't do that. It don't make no sense, man. It just doesn't make no sense to me. But, like, this game was just a total domination performance by the Green Bay Packers. Whatever they wanted to do, they was doing to our defense. And the defense didn't get no help by the offense because they was doing 3 and outs and it was turning the ball over. That's what was going on the whole entire game. That's all what was going on with the offense. And then the defense, they couldn't stop my grandfather. You feel me? Like, at one point, there was a play. There was a drive. I don't know if this was in the first half. I know it was like 10 plays, 75 yards for a touchdown. I believe that was in the second half. But it was, it was just that type of game. Like, the Packers just did whatever they want. They ran the ball all over us, and we could not stop the run. It was always something like they would run up the middle for 20 yards or run up the middle for 10 yards. It was that bad. Aaron Jones had 120 yards on us, man. 20 carries for 120 yards, 6.0 per carry. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Jones was balling on us, man. A.J. Dillon had a couple of good runs, but he was only 7 of 27 carries for 27 yards. It was bad business for us. And I'm going to give a lot of shout out to Jordan Love, man. He had 3 touchdowns, 24-33 from the field, and he had 256 passing yards. He played excellent, man. He's probably the best young quarterback he is the best young quarterback in the NFC Northern Division right now. Yeah, he did his thing, man, for the most part. But it wasn't. I mean, I think anybody can do their thing. Know what this defense reminds me of? The Donna Shell defense. Like, this is what this defense reminds me of. Anything that any team wanted to do to us, they can do. That's what it's turning. That's what it's turning into. This defense did hold this team down for most of the season, but as the season is getting late, we got we got one more game left now, against the Lions. But I don't know what's going on with the defense, man. Defense looks bad, man. That's all I got to say. Defense looks bad. But Bo Melton had 6 receptions for 105 yards, 17.5 per catch, and 1 touchdown. Jaden Reed, I believe he got hurt. He would have had even a way better game if it wasn't for his injury. He had 6 catches for 89 yards and 2 touchdowns. He would have had a lot more. But let's get to the Vikings real quick, and then I'm going to end this video because there's nothing really to talk about, man. Like, both sides of the ball was embarrassing. The only thing that was good was we got a fumble recovery by, I believe, is it Thompson? On that kickoff, and then we got the ball, and that's when we got that touchdown pass to Johnny Munt on the left side, a 6-yard touchdown pass, and that was the only touchdown of the game. We got the field goal earlier. But all right, so Justin Jefferson, I feel so bad for him. 5 catches for 59 yards. You can tell that he's frustrated with this team, and I'm hoping this is not another Stephon Diggs situation. Please don't let that happen. You know what I mean? But I would not blame him because I don't know the identity on this team. What's the identity of the Minnesota Vikings? It's supposed to be offense. It was defense earlier in the year. Now there's no identity. There's nothing good about this team there's nothing good about this team right now. I'm keeping it real. We don't have no running game. It just looks bad, man. Rushing yards. Let's look at the rushing yards real quick. Is 10 carries for 40 yards. It's not going to get the job done. It's not going to get the job done. Defense. Do we have any sacks? Is anybody part of the sack squad today? Nope. Not 1 sack today. I mean, there was nothing good that happened on defense. Special teams was the best part of this game. And that's all I got to say, man. This was a bad loss for us, and I feel bad for the fans that paid their hard-earned money in that stadium. I'm going to be honest with you. I wish they could refund 50% of that money or refund all of it because that was a terrible performance by the Minnesota Vikings. That's all I got to say, man. I'm out.
This is the end of the video. I truly appreciate you vibing with the bull. Make sure you hit that subscribe and like button. I'm out.
Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. Yeah. Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go. I really do this. I'm a hybrid fan. I'm a stand-up man. Yeah. They be hating on the squads, but they really a fan. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go.